Maya brings you some of today's hottest sounds in Asia. And taking over the world stage this week is Malaysian-born singer Sasi The Don.
Everyone calls me Sasi in the family. Friends call me Sasi, and a lot of people call me Sasi even in school back days. And I wanted to be the leader in what I do, and I didn't want to be like any other Sasi. I wanted to be that one Sasi that is different. So I call myself the Don, so it's Sasi the Don. It's just being different. Everything that I do is different. So I'm the Don in every difference that I make.
Island people, mess it up!
Sasi The Don is no ordinary Rastafarian.
I was just very particular about the brand that I created, Sasi The Don, because actually, like me, I'm actually a very ordinary guy, like just Sasi Chandran, who I am, and Sasi The Don is a character that I created. You know, like it's like he's like a musician, and an artistic character that I created. You know.
Since breaking into the music scene, Sasi has created his very own brand of music.
I play reggae music, I play dancehall, and I got my own brand of music called Asian dancehall, which is, I'm proud of actually fusing Jamaican beats with the sounds of Asia.
All the problems down in the world, share for your smiles, let me share it with the world.
People who have not listened to my stuff before, trust me, my music is no stranger. People are able to actually create their own perception about what they understand about the music. So to me, if for those who have not heard about me, if you want to know about my music, I think my music is, it's not experimental, it's commercial, it's friendly, and it's, my music is about uniting people through sounds and languages.
When you love someone, say me love from your heart. All them brethren, all them sisters from the same yard. So centralized.
From a young age, Sasi's always gone against the grain to set himself different from his peers. Sasi's life began to change when he first heard reggae music.
What we only have is only this life.
I fell in love in reggae music, and I never knew it was called reggae back then. I was going back to school one day and I heard this short play, Hello Africa by Dr.Alban. I was just so fascinated that his name was Dr.Alban, and he had an album called Hello Africa. And I wanted to be different, so I think I met the right music when I was, 11? And I grew up listening to Dr.Alban, I grew up listening to Apace Indian, I grew up listening to Shaggy. You know, then, after some time, I came to understand, oh, this music had a country. They had a motherland called Jamaica. It took me on a journey. It was quite an amazing journey, because from where I started, I grew up listening to a lot of people. And to me, if to share this with you, I think I'm pretty lucky, because all the people that I grew up listening to, I've worked with them. In my last album, I grew up listening to Apace Indian in 1993, and that was 15 years ago, and I worked with Apace Indian in my last album. You remember Apace Indian with Boom Shakalak? You know the song that goes, wine your body, wiggle your belly.
Wine your body, wiggle your belly, dip and go down in the new style.
Music has always been Sasi's greatest passion, and he began his quest for his newfound love by becoming a DJ, performing on local party circuits.
I started off as a DJ. You know, I always loved the music that I was listening to. And I always listened to music, my favorite music, like I was telling you, like Shaggy, Apache Indian and all these people, I used to listen to it while driving, blast the music out. And I used to start singing to what all these artists is, not understanding what they say. You know, but as time moved on, I understood what were the words all about. I started practicing.
Music has always been Sasi's greatest passion, and he began his quest for his newfound love by becoming a DJ, performing on the local party circuit.
So I tried singing. I wasn't good back then, trust me. I'm improving. And I think there's a lot of people happy out there listening to me. And from a hobby, it was a passion that I lived with all this while. I used to collect my cassettes, I used to collect CDs, I used to collect posters, and everything, all this brought and made me who I am today, because I wouldn't want to take it so serious as a career kind of thing, because even if tomorrow music still don't feed me, I will still feed music. For me, it's more of a bridge. It's a bridge of knowledge, it's a bridge of experience, that my music is such that I bridge it with everyone.
Sasi got his inspirations from listening to all kinds of music.
Sometimes I can be driving in the car and I might hear a song of a different artist. Okay, like for example, like I see you whining and grinding up on that floor. I know you see me looking at you and you already know. See the same chord line, and it goes with my Tamil song which I released before. Anbe, anbe, yenge ni yenge, un pola yarillaye. Yen kangal kulla nidan, yen nenjil kuda nidan, unai dane nan tedine. So this is the kind of way I work. I play around with melodies because music is universal. You talk about Indian classical 7 notes, in English classical 7 notes. Any class is always the 7 notes is important. So what I do is that I try to play around, and I love experimenting melodies.
Sasi began his musical journey as a recording artist in 2000.
My first debut album was recorded in 2000. Okay, I was a hustler, right? I used to really hustle my way through in the music scene. You know, and it was really a great experience because every time that I hustled in my work, it was great because I never affected anyone, and at the same time I benefited people. The first album was a full Tamil album. It's called Manida Piravi. I think till date, I would have sold more than 25,000 copies. For that album was this huge single called Manida Piravi. You know, when you played first time on the Tamil station, I will tell you, that was my first time I heard my song on radio. I was like, wow. You know, it's like the DJ just spoke about me. And I kept on listening to the station all the time because I want to see what they say every time about me.
Sasi paid a high price for this.